Hey y'all, as promised, I want to talk to you today about ways to assimilate when you move to a new city. My name's Samantha. I'm a 9-to-5 nomad, which means that I work full-time, but I also work to encourage millennials who are working full-time to travel more. Therefore, we can mix the nomad lifestyle with working 9-to-5 and make it all seamless. So today I want to talk about ways that I integrate into new cultures and new communities when I move. Different visa laws around the world require that I move on from a place after 1 month, 3 months, sometimes a full year, but typically I stay in a place for 1 to 3 months. Oftentimes it's my choice, sometimes it's because I've run out of time on my visa. So, the first thing that I do when I move to a place is I unpack. And that might seem really silly, but a place isn't truly home if you're living out of a suitcase. So I make sure that I hang up my clothes, I figure out where the washer and dryer is, I make a meal in my new home, I make a place home when I get there. And that's always the first thing that I do when I arrive to really make sure that I avoid exhaustion and so that I feel that what I'm doing is, honestly, that it feels legitimate. The second thing that I do is I work out. I'm a pretty active person, and depending on where I am, I need to find a way to release some of my energy. I can do yoga just about anywhere, and I do travel with my yoga mat, but sometimes it's helpful to find a way to get some good cardio in and find a way to meet people while I'm doing activity. So currently I'm in Europe and it's springtime, which means it's really cold and I don't want to spend a lot of time outside because it's raining a lot. So when I arrived a couple of days ago, I went to the gym, signed up for a membership, and made sure that I could take classes. Are they going to be in English? No, but I should be able to meet people, interact with people, and get out of the office and get out of the house by going to the gym. Other options are to live in places and choose to live places that there's surfing or hiking or other really great outdoor activities so that you can stay fit and meet people who are in that community along the way. The third thing that I do when I get somewhere is I go to the grocery store. The grocery store is a great place to understand what the foods are and a little bit more about the local culture. There's not much to it, but it's a really great way to learn some vocabulary and possibly observe some people along the way. The next thing that I do when I move to a new country is I walk around. I learn the bus routes, I learn the streets and the surrounding streets of where I'm at. I find the local cafes and bars and gyms and different activities to do. I observe where people are hanging out, what people are doing, and how they're behaving. This helps me to assimilate into the culture, understand where I am, and behave as a normal member of the community. If I were to take public transit at home, I would figure out how to take public transit abroad. It just makes sense to really treat a place like home when I move to a new city. The overarching thing that you should understand about moving around all the time is that my goals are the same as they were when I was at home. I know what my priorities are for the month, for the year, and for my career. Therefore, I behave in a way that is parallel with those needs. So because this is a lifestyle and not a vacation, I'm making sure that I am doing those things every day and making habits of them. Just because home doesn't mean a specific address somewhere, I can make home wherever I am. If you have other questions about digital nomadism, how I'm choosing to live my life, or other comments, questions, etc., drop them in the comment box below and be sure to subscribe. Talk to you soon.